So for the last thing that we'll do today for collaboration is go into the stream section. This is where you're going to find all the tools, rather, or the plus to send out assignments, ask a question, uh, post announcements, and all that other good stuff. So if you click on the plus button, these are your choices. This is just recently been added on from Google Classroom, is reuse post. This would be if you happen to already make an assignment or an announcement and wanted to send that same assignment or announcement out to multiple classes, you could do that. Creating a question, that is something else that has actually been added in the past month, where I've seen a lot of teachers use this as a exit slip type deal, or a bell ringer. And then we have our traditional create assignment and create announcement. Now, something else that's been added recently is the integrated calendar for Google Classroom, meaning that whenever a new class is created inside of Google Classroom, an accompanied calendar will automatically be created for that class. Now, here are the two things that you can use in regards to integrating the calendar. Creating questions will put the question on the calendar for the kids, and so will creating an assignment. The only thing that will not is creating an announcement. That will not put or be put on the calendar. So we're going to go through creating an assignment. And so if I click on create an assignment, I'm going to call this collaboration demo. And then this right here, this part is where you're going to give the instructions to your students. So give instructions to students pertaining to the assignment. And anytime you can do that, it would be great to go ahead and do that in that section, because it just gives the students more information, more detail about what you're wanting them to do in return. So then at the due date, you can have this drop down box. This is where you can turn that on or off. You don't have to have a due date. You can pick the month, so we'll just leave it on 3rd. And then after that, oops, we can go to the time. We'll put it to the 4th, and then that's optional as well to go into the time. So if you want to put AM, PM, you can do that manually as well. And then you'll hit save to lock it in. And then from here we can add to the assignment. Just like when we are doing our class resources, we can upload a file from our hard drive, attaching a Google Drive item, putting a YouTube video to supplement the assignment, or adding a link to a website that might be used in the assignment. We can also assign this to multiple classes, just not the collaboration class if we wanted to. But what I wanted to show you was when you're adding stuff from the Google Drive, or your Google Drive, so let's say I just add this just as an example. We'll put this one in there. You have the opportunity to give certain rights pertaining to Google Drive files that you're adding to your assignment. So on this drop down box, students can view file. That's where you would have the one file where all the students are viewing the same file, and then maybe they're creating something on their own, or you're giving them a PDF and telling them to read this PDF, preparing for tomorrow's quiz. The second one, students can edit the file. The example I like to use for that is like a science fair sign up sheet, where everybody is going into the same file or same doc and being able to edit that doc. So that way students can see what other students has put on the doc, or any type of collaboration assignment you would like to give out to the whole class. And then finally, this is the one you're probably going to use more often than not, is make a copy for each student. And so by doing this, it goes ahead and puts the name of that student on that assignment when you send it out to your students. So that way which Google Doc belongs to which student. If you want to go ahead and make assignments, another feature in Google Classroom is that you can hit this drop down box and you can save it as a draft. I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you where that's located, and then we'll sign the assignment out, and then we'll show the classroom. So we'll hit save draft, and it's saving it as my draft. My drafts are located up here. At any point I could build a bunch of drafts up and then click on the drop down arrow and then select the draft, and then I can go assign it out. So this is where you want to prepare stuff and not necessarily show the students what you're going to send out until you're ready for that to happen. And so then we'll hit assign, and they're going to see it in their stream immediately. We'll hit assignment, And so now it's going in and assigning the collaboration demo assignment to the students. Obviously, we don't have any students in here on this demo account, but this is where the teachers could go in and view who's done what assignment, how many points it's worth, the instructions. This is why I say, it's important for the students to see the instructions. But one thing I did want to show you was the actual calendar integration. So if I go to calendar for collaboration, it also puts that on the calendar inside of my Google Classroom interface. Students can also go in, and this would be more used for parents, where they're going in. Sorry, I hit mail. Let me go back and hit calendar. This is where they're going in and just being transparent. So if you want to share a certain calendar for your classes out to all your parents, this would be a great idea to do. So on here, it is on my collaboration. So there's my collaboration calendar. And there's my assignment. If you remember, it's 11:59 a.m. So it goes on both places. Not only is it on the Google Calendar that can be shared out with parents by making it public, but it is also on my classroom calendar for the students to see. And so when students go back into their collaboration class, for example, they not only see it on the calendar over here, but they also see a little icon up here that says we can. This is due Wednesday, and it shows everything that they have coming up. If I go back to calendar real quick, I could see all my classes, or I could just choose collaboration, and then you see it right there. And the students could go right into the assignment by clicking on the icon. So pretty good stuff in regards to just being more organized within Classroom. You can also create an announcement. Now when you create an announcement, you can supplement it, but you're just basically putting on reminders type thing with the announcement. So that's the announcement. Question, same setup as an assignment type question, but you're actually just going in and asking one question, and you can supplement it, but that will also go on the calendar if you wanted to use questions with bell ringers or exit slips. And then finally, to show you this, the reuse post, we can go in and I can click any class that I already created, and I'm just going to select the collaboration, and that means I can create an assignment outside of a certain class but still use it with other classes as well. And so I might want to use that with hit reuse, and then it will go in and allow me to assign it to other classes right here. So hopefully this is helpful, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you.